This is how I pre-planned turning my studio apartment into a 2-bedroom before I moved. If you want to see all the details, keep watching. So to start off, I use an app called Home Design 3D at the top there. I did have to update it. And then I always create a layout of the apartment I'm going to move into. So this is a simple layout that I created of the apartment. So this gives you a better idea of what the apartment looked like before I moved into it. To create the layout, I asked the manager if they have a pre-existing layout that has the measurements. And if they don't, then I will use the tape measure and measure everything out and draw it typically on a piece of paper and then draw it into my iPad when I get home. If you've played The Sims before, then this app should be really easy for you to navigate. It's honestly pretty user-friendly. I would just recommend trying it out, and once you play around with it, you should get used to it. However, to be real with this design, I did not measure everything. I measured a couple things just based off of larger furniture that I had, but at this point I felt pretty comfortable to design it without taking measurements for everything. If it's your first time, I would recommend taking the measurements. It will make it a lot easier and you won't have to worry about any mistakes. And this is the final layout I decided to go with. I like to move things around and decide what is going to be the most functional once I'm living in it. So the way I decided to split this area was based on the fact that I had a lot of curtains and I already had IKEA PAX closets. So I wanted to use those and not have to either sell them or find something else and spend money that I didn't need to spend. So as you can see, I set up the curtains. I did buy a curtain trap that I screwed into the ceiling. Well, my boyfriend screwed into the ceiling, and that was the way that we were able to hang the curtains and make essentially a wall dividing the living room from the bedroom, which you can see right there. And with the IKEA PAX, I used them to divide the bedroom and the living room from my laundry, office, storage, closet room. And that's how I pre-planned my studio apartment before moving in to turn it into a 2-bedroom. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and follow me for more.